Guys, what's up? This is a quick video showing you how to troubleshoot your dead key. Basically what happens in this scenario, your key starts the car fine. There's no check error message saying the key battery is dead in your odometer. But when you exit the car or try to enter the car, the key does not lock or unlock the car. So none of these buttons work to electronically open or close the car. Nothing works in the key, but the key does start the car and there's no check error message saying the battery in the key is dead. This is the light you see when your key battery is dead on your odometer. This is the check warning light for a dead key fob battery. First and foremost, do not go to the BMW dealership. They will tell you to get a new key for about $200 to $400, so don't do that. Look at this video. Chances are 99% of the time, if this is your scenario, your fuse for the door unlocking mechanism is blown, and you just pluck out the fuse. It takes a few minutes to do. It's free because BMW supplies replacement fuses in the fuse panel, and it's all located behind the glove box. I'll show you how to do that in this video. Now, before I begin the video, I just wanted to add this on to say these keys are very peculiar in that there's two types of keys that come on these cars. This is the E90 the car that I own, but it applies to BMWs from, I guess, the modern era BMWs. Now you have a standard key, which is this, and this key has a sealed battery inside. It's an EL battery, and the only way to access that battery is to cut the key open and solder a new battery on there. The batteries are cheap, but it's not easy to do. This is the key fob that does not have the comfort access, where you have to cut the key open to replace the battery and solder a new battery. The good thing with the EL battery is it charges itself every time you slide this key into ignition and start the car and drive off in the car. So it's always charging inside the car. Now you have a second battery, which is a comfort access battery. Basically, those keys allow you to enter the car and start the car without having to take this out of your pocket. And those keys have a bigger battery, a CR battery that you could remove yourself. It has a panel in the back at the top here. You pop it open, replace the battery. It's about $5 at a drugstore. Easy to get those batteries, easy to replace them. This is a second type of key, where the comfort access key, where the battery could be removed and replaced easily. Those batteries do not charge themselves, but you do have to replace that battery every so often. They're not rechargeable, those CR batteries for the comfort keys. But the weird thing with that is, when I was reading the manual last night, in the glove box manual, it specifically specified that the comfort access keys do have the ability to set off the check error message on your odometer to say the key needs a new battery. It didn't specify that this standard key does the same thing. So it created a bit of confusion in whether my key battery is dead or not. Now, the only thing is, my wife has the same key as me. We have two masters for the same car that came in the car when I bought it. Her key's doing the same thing. So her key isn't unlocking the door, but the key starts and drives the car fine. So I highly doubt that both our keys would have dead batteries at the same time. So I don't think it's the battery. I don't think I need to replace the key. So what I'm going to do is go behind the glove box panel and see if it's a blown fuse in this video. So guys, these cars is like when you fix one leak, another leak comes up. So yesterday I picked the car from the dealership. I actually shot a video on my way home. As soon as I parked the car, this is what happened. There's no check warning lights. Turn the car off like normal. Get out. And walk away, and I take my key and I attempt to lock the car. And nothing happens. The trunk doesn't now I know the key battery isn't dead because the key warning in the dash, normally if the battery is dead you get a warning in the dash saying replace the key battery. So the battery isn't dead. Now I did some Googling last night because I was so frustrated, and what you need to do is, apparently it's a common issue in this car, and I didn't even know it was. I thought I knew everything about this car. What you're going to have to do is go behind your fuse. Behind your glove box, there's a fuel panel in there. And apparently when that happens, a fuse for the door unlock is blown. So you have to replace that fuse. And some cars, when you removed your panel, behind your panel for your fuse panel, it'll be this thing here, which gives you a really cool DIY outline for the fuse panel. It gives you like a little code. So what it is, all you need to do, apparently, I haven't done it yet, you have to find the fuse for your door lock on my 2011 335i. So we're going to take a closer look at our fuse diagram. On my car, it was 61, 72, 73, and 79 for the window, for the door unlock. Now 61 was missing in the slot inside the fuse panel. 79 correlated to the windows coming down, the horn, the wipers, and the defrost. So I kind of figured it might not be 79 because all those other things were working. So I focused on 72 and 73. 72 is 15 amps. 73 is 20 amps, but both fuses in the panel were good. I pulled them, looked at them. There's no issues with the fuses in 72 and 73, so it kind of still remains a mystery. I'm not sure if 61 was empty in a slot. I'm not sure if I should maybe buy a 5 amp, and 61 is listed as a 5 amp fuse, so I'm pretty sure it might not even be that. So it's still a big mystery as to why the key isn't working to unlock the door.